how it is for me. The thing that drives me is I want to help people have a life full of days and days full of life. Now, how does a chiropractor do that? Well, if you were here a couple weeks ago, you might have an idea. We free up something that we call subluxations. Big word. What it means is a joint is not moving right, pinching on a nerve. Why is that important? Anybody remember? Because it blocks the transmission of the commands from the brain to all the tissues of the body. Okay? So, because I am in this profession, and I hope every one of you in here would be this passionate about your profession. My profession is the best in our industry. Right? That's how I feel. You know, Aflac is the best insurance company of all the ones out there. If you didn't feel that way, I'd hope you'd be looking for something else. I feel chiropractic is the best healthcare profession out there. So I have a passion about this. It does not mean I devalue all the other ones out there. I just have a passion for what I do. But I also understand a little bit of how the nervous system works, about how the body works, how the endocrine system works, so the hormones in your body, how the muscles work, you know, how you move your body, the bones, the joints, as well as a lot of the other stuff going on in your body. The command and control center has to be there, otherwise nothing else you do to your body works. You can have the best products and nutrition and supplements going into your body, but if the command and control system is not there, it can't do anything with the products. Okay, it'd be like a cement truck showing up to a job site, dumping the cement in the front yard and leaving, and nobody's ever doing anything with it. Okay? Or even have a lot of guys doing it, but you don't have a plan in place. Does that ever happen, Matt? Okay. Okay, so you have to have a command and control structure in place, functioning well for the job to get done. So even if I'm if I'm serving my body well with excellent products like the Shaggy products, but the command and control system is not there coordinating how that's being used, you're lacking. It's better than taking crappy products or no products at all, but it's not as good as it could be. Does that make sense? If you're going through surgery and the scalpel's cutting tissue, the healing process is coordinated by the command and control system, which is the brain and nervous system. So if you're going through surgery, I don't cut on knees, I don't cut on arms or wrists or anything like that. But when you're going through the recovering process, the body has the stuff it needs to rebuild the structure that was damaged through the surgery. How does it know where to put it if the command and control system is not functioning 100%? Does that make sense? Are we cool with that? So that's kind of a recap of what we talked about. Now, some of you noticed me handing out these dimes. Put that on your index finger, like that. Now, your index finger is probably one of the more sensitive parts of your body. You notice it more, not most, right? Right? Now, hold it there and listen to me. You'll probably continue to feel it because we're holding this weird thing, but there's not a lot of pressure there, is it? Okay. Now, I chose your index finger for a reason. Your sciatic nerve is about the size of your index finger coming out of your spine going down your leg. The sciatic nerve is the big nerve, the longest, biggest nerve in your body, and it goes from your mid-back, actually, down through the lower part of your spine, out through your butt, down your leg. It controls everything below your waistline. Okay? Studies have shown that this much pressure on that sciatic nerve causes it not to function like it's supposed to. Not a lot of weight, is it? Now, granted, in God's design of the body, that nerve is protected extremely well, but that's still not a lot of pressure, is it? Is it? Okay, thank you for participating. I would have to start all over again. At a time. Okay, now, one thing you probably have already stopped noticing is the pressure on your butt from the chair. Until I mentioned it, right? Right? Our body adapts to those things around us, so we add a little bit of pressure to a nerve. It's, okay. We adapt to it. Next day, a little bit more pressure. I had the same thing yesterday. Body's adapted to it, but it's a little bit more than yesterday. A week later, oh man, that really hurts. Next day, it's better. The symptoms have decreased because your body's adapted to it, right? Can you feel the dime still? That took your mind off. You didn't notice it, did you? Did you? You put them down there. So why is chiropractic so important? Well, are the masters at taking care of spinal pain, neck pain, back pain, low back pain. We are the undisputed masters of taking care of that. Surgery has a 99% failure rate after 10 years. If you have back surgery, 1 out of 100 doesn't have to have resurgery. Okay, and we're not even talking about the fatality risk of going through the operation. Okay? Neck pain. We are the undisputed masters of taking care of neck pain and all the results. You know, the migraine headaches that people have, which most migraine headaches that people think they have aren't migraines, they're tension headaches. They come up, you still have the light sensitivity, you still have the sound sensitivity, but it's coming from the neck and the shoulders, the tension, the building up, the pinching on the nerves, or the feedback that happens when you pinch on the nerves. We're the undisputed masters of taking care of those. Okay? And that's just the pain side. And what's my motto today? Anybody catch it? It's a lot more than just pain relief. Because the command and control system manages every single system in your body. Every one. There's not one in the body it doesn't affect. There's not one in the body it doesn't manage. There's not one system in the body it doesn't affect directly. Okay? So, I'm going to use the rest of my time to tell you how you can represent me in the community. If you went out to your best friend even, doesn't know chiropractic, and say, hey, I met this guy, he can take care of everything you got, and he's a chiropractor. What's they going to say? You're wacko, and he's wacko. Right? Because they don't see my passion. I'm not there to interact with them, okay? So the best thing you can do is when you're listening to your friends and your contacts, when they mention, you know, I've got this little thing, it's like, have you seen your chiropractor for that? It's not, go see Dr. Hoskins for that. Have you seen your chiropractor for that? Well, why would I want to go see Dr. Smith? Well, you know, he's already got a chiropractor. You say, well, he might be able to help you with that. Or she, whatever Dr. Smith's gender is. Okay? Say, well, why would a chiropractor? I don't have a chiropractor. Why would I go to a chiropractor? Well, go talk to Dr. Hoskins. He'll talk you through it and help see if you're a candidate to get chiropractic help. That's as simple as it is. That's my sales force, you guys, doing that work for me, which is what we're about here at BNI, right? It's not just about getting all you guys to be patients. It's about using you guys to contact your network and so forth. Because if I just had you guys to live on, I might as well close up shop now. Does that make sense? Any questions? So the two questions, the lead question is, the lead in is, you're listening. People say something about their bodies, like, have you checked with your chiropractor about that? And if they don't have a chiropractor, say, Dr. Hoskins will do a free consult with you. I know this, he told me. Go out and talk to him. And I'll sit down and talk to them and go through everything, and they may be a candidate, they may not be. In the big scheme of things, everybody's a candidate for what they're dealing with right now. For this condition, they may need to be directed someplace else, or at least talk to you about that condition. I'm willing to do that. I do that, have done that for 20 years for free. Consults with me are always free. Okay? Any questions?
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Do you do anything with acupuncture?
In Illinois I did, because they only required 100 hours of training, but I have 150. In Indiana it's 300 hours and I haven't got that training yet. So eventually I will.
Is it beneficial?
Yes. I've seen too many weird things happen with it, too many things that I wanted to happen with it, too many stories from people that I trust and I've worked with in school and after school. But that is, yeah, it works. It has benefits. It does what it says it does.
I've had acupuncture and I like it. It helps with the pain in my spine.
Bobby?
Is there anything besides pain that we should be listening for as far as clues for people?
Any kind of discontent with the way they are right now. But most people are going to talk about their pain.
Okay.
And even though I'm much more than just pain control, for you guys, that's what you need to be listening for. Because 80% of Americans deal with back pain from the age of 20 to 40. So everybody deals with it. They say 95% of all Americans have some sort of spinal pain in their life. we have a 95% market, and we're only seeing 10% of the population. Okay, and what you can help out is listen, ask if they've seen their chiropractor about it, direct them to me if they don't have a chiropractor. Okay?